Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer of Stormer Mia Plays, and let's play some more of The Outer Worlds 2 as Dr. Shotgun. I had to go and fix my settings because for some reason I got switched over to very hard difficulty and my helmet had been turned off, and we have to wear our fabulous hat. I mean, what's a psychopath without their hat? So grab some food here. Alright, so today we're going to be finishing up the side quest that we started in pursuit of purloined propaganda. Also, there's a couple other little side quests that we've missed on Paradise Island I might go ahead and try out. Okay. I say a couple, there's really just one that I know of. Hey, Joe. How are you today? Oh, I forgot I bought the Rattler. Shotgun pistol. It's been an entire week, so... We are here to engage in the power of science!
Capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allow you a choice between fish to assist with agents' health.
Step aside, swine.
I should have saved those two for when I got the serial killer perk. Oh well. Let's take a look at our build real quick, because I forgot everything we have. So we have guns at 9, 90% bonus damage plus 9% armor penetration. We got engineering at 17, mechanical systems with a difficulty at or lower than your level can be fixed, plus 17 damage resistance. So basically I resist 17% of any damage that comes in from that. Science, we got at 9, plus 63 gadget energy meter max, plus 90% more stacks of non-physical damage type side effects, and we got just a tiny bit of extra damage and health for our companions, which allowed us to grab the Inspiring Commander perk, which allows us to boost our how often we can recover with Valerie's healing ability. Point Blank Artist, Rapid Recharge, Bullet Shield, Gun Runner, Deep Drums, Tinkerer, and of course Psychopath. We're at level 16 of 30, so... There's supposed to be one of the books here. Love your vibes and add me on Discord so I can join your next stream. Username. Sure! I don't know if it's a bot or not, Joe. Oh, you sure? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So this is supposed to be volume 5. So where's volume 5 at exactly? Inside a small building northeast of the Ministry of Accuracy. That's not the one that I... What? That's not the one I was looking at. What? Oh, that's volume 6, not 5. Drat. 5 and 6 just look so similar. Near the center of Paradise Island, southeast. Magazine's on the bed on the right side. Oh, I see. Hold on. Wait, what'd you say, Joe? I'm sorry. Add me on Discord. That's true, yeah. Okay, so inside the small building near the center of Paradise Island. This is where I'm at. Unless I already found this one. Nope, I walked right past it like the blind idiot that I am. Okay. Alright, on to the next location. Alright, this is the one in Westport. I don't know if I've got that one yet or not. We did pretty heavily explore Westport, but I'll take another check. I know exactly which house it's supposed to be in. Actually, there's a better way to do this than to run all the way over there. Check my inventory for volume 4. Ah, I forgot I picked up the grizzly severed arm for like no reason, because I killed everyone at the gate, so... Oh, here we go. Now they're all right next to each other. So we got Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 6, Volume 8, and Volume 9. So now we do not have Volume 4. I must have missed it when I was over here. No, I raided these houses. I should have gotten this. So I know it's not in the locked one. They didn't put any collectibles behind locks that you may not have skill points for, so I must have already had this one. Right, it's the house full of Purpleberry Crunch. With an idol to Auntie Cleo. Volume 4 on a table on the dock north of Paradise Island. Oh, no, that's not even the one I was looking. Okay, hold on. That wasn't even the one I was looking at. Maybe there isn't one in Westport. I thought there was, but apparently not. Nope, this is this one right over here. Excuse me. Bingo. Got it. Okay, that's another one down. I think I already have those two. So what does that put us at? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm missing 4, but I don't know which 4 I'm missing. Oh, these 2 for sure. So which other 2? I'm gonna throw on the bomb suit real quick, so that way we can run across the mines without getting exploded. I would rather not, you know, explode. Oh shoot. I didn't even think that was that big of a jump. This game can be unforgiving with fall damage. And the thing is, Avowed was incredibly, Avowed was incredibly generous with the amount of damage you were taking from fall damage. So I kinda got used to them being a little more generous. Might be better to start from here and run my way up that way. So maybe I don't actually need the bomb suit on. Okay, so it's not in that house. Maybe over here in this shed. Bingo. Don't save over the wrong save file, Storm. So what are you up to today, Joe? Okay. How far in are you? Trauma kit. Advanced decryption key. A little bit of medicine inhaler charge. Some bits. What I'm noticing is that a lot of the extra loot in these rooms is just like, you know, an advanced decryption key, which, you know, those are good because, you know, they come in limited supply, but honestly, you're only going to open lockboxes that have items for your build. You're not going to spend a lot of them throughout a playthrough. So I can see why they chose to do that, because it's not as necessary, and people don't have to feel like you're obliged to take a specific skill just to be able to get all the loot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8 and 9. So I'm missing. Okay, so I am missing the ones from up here, 7 and 10. Even though I specifically ran through the area where they are, I don't have them. That is so weird. Oh, you know why I did that? Because I was on my way to the Reptidon Den because I couldn't assault the Vox Relay head on because the person who can get me through the doors wouldn't let me through because I didn't have a high enough speech skill, despite having a writ of conscription, which was supposed to make them let me through. Instead, I was forced to fight my way through a Raptidon Den, which, you know, I probably would have fought anyways. Eventually for experience points. I need to do this. I want to do the Sky Cutter Tower today too, before we return to the main quest. Oh hey, I forgot to loot some people when I killed them previously. Yeah, I literally killed these guys and didn't pick up the magazine that was literally right there. I didn't loot either. I guess I was kind of in a rush. Well, no time like the present. Also, don't forget, remove the other waypoint so you don't accidentally you don't head back to the other waypoint because you got distracted. I know how you think, Storm.
Sergeant Bornsworth. We've been deployed to deal with a new living weapon fielded by Auntie's forces. The previous squad was unprepared for this threat and was consequently torn asunder. Command's intel could never be so lacking as to allow this to occur. So why? They were lulling Auntie's choice into a false sense of security before launching counteroffensive teams. This will undoubtedly save far more lives than it cost. Another stroke of genius from Command. Praise the matriarch. Sergeant Bornsworth, signing off.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain I fought my way through here, but I didn't actually loot, apparently. So there's a coolant tank there's a bunch of coolant tanks that I forgot to pick up. It's on a table overlooking the sea in the far northwest of Paradise Island, north of Skycutter A102. This should be it, I think. If I can find a way to close this. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'm looking for a table. Here we go. Boom. That's it, we have them all. Alright, let's go turn them in. Noble sacrifice. Vox launched into traitorous Westport. Inspired outsider crashes comm station into town poisoned by treacherous individualist. But they weren't there anymore, I got them out. Which is weird to say for Dr. Shotgun, but I basically forced them into a life of capitalism. And probably being test subjects for said capitalist organization that puts money above all other things. So, I'm still evil, just... they just don't realize it right away. So nice to be able to see my ammunition. Hello, I got your magazines.
Oh, state your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
Redditor Quinsel, I found something with your name on it. Is this yours?
I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest.
I already have.
In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits.
Sounds kind of valuable. What precisely
A
are
form
they?
of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Specifically, an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters Commander Zane and Buddy. An effective mental conditioning device. And right thrilling.
I know Commander Zane and Buddy. Science Adventures Quarterly,
It
not
was a
so much.
popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits. Whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy, their tales remained invigorating thrill rides.
Oh, why not? I'll do it.
Quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease. You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well?
I have 4 more volumes.
Well, then here are your rewards, per earlier terms discussed. I trust you'll find it all useful. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide you the rarest rarities available to me. You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well? Oh, allow me. They all look to be no less worse for wear. Splendid. Much obliged. For completing the set, I present to you the rarest rarities available to me. I must say, this exchange of goods and services has been quite satisfying. How novel. Take good care, outsider.
It's a shame I can't turn you to capitalism, which unfortunately means... If you won't convert to glorious capitalism, I'm afraid you're going to have to die. You know, if I had waited, I could have gotten 5 health out of killing her. Oh well. That's what I get for being impatient. Alright, we want to head over to the Sky Cutter. I'm going to approach from the other way because that way I don't have to run through Zeranium gas. Uranium ores were the price of gold. Uranium fever's come and got me down. Uranium fever spreading all around. The Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going. This got me to government land. Uranium fever's come and got me down. Oh, hey. You're the one who wouldn't let me in, aren't you? Oh shit. Guess it just shows no matter how strong you get, a bunch of enemies all at once can overwhelm you. Base game enemies those may be, but... Or not base game, low level enemies they may be. They're still able to wreck your shit if you're not prepared. I'm still getting my revenge. Like, you're not getting away with screwing me over. Just not foolish enough to think I can attack that entire base without proper preparation. The biggest hardship with the Protectorate is that I can't benefit from the Psychopath perk, which would give me 40% damage. But, like I said, I can't benefit from that, so... What's this? Engineering? Cool. I do like using the skills I've so heavily invested in. That is the power of the Rattler, my friends. empty your clip into a robot and just completely obliterate them. There's something past this lightning. The lightning's too fast. I can't even slow it down enough to get past with the tactical time dilation. Oh, never mind. Oh shit. Okay, I need to find a way to stop the lightning, I guess. Okay, so where is the source of your power at? There we go. Sky Cutter A102. This is quite the interesting level, actually.
Agent's health needs.
Recharged for mayhem!
Okay, if you come over here and activate this, you'll see that you can use the Protectorate Memorial ID on it. As you look at the ID, you notice the shape matches the mechanism slots. Inserting it results in a corresponding click. It's clear that each slot requires an associated ID. We need 4 more IDs to open that.
Captain, have we truly certified that all in our midst are suited for this mission? It would be most disheartening were any of us to bear reservations. If you
I really wish these had subtitles. I don't really need to know the damage numbers.
issue with my presence. Speak plainly. My loved one's deeds bear no influence on my own. Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless...
Okay,
you
save
still
the
have
auto dock in
feelings.
case we need it.
Enough!
We can always use it
Sniping
at the end
discredits you
if we
both.
don't.
Wardens must speak through action. Move out! Triangulating source.
Good weapon prime! Step aside. Swine. On the list.
That's 2.
I'd heard tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, make a duplicate of our field recording, in the event we don't survive.
Like I said, I really wish I could put on subtitles for those audio logs. Go ahead and drop a save just in case I get it over my head. I'd really wish they could get a second rattler. Like, I know it's not possible because it's a unique weapon, but if you could get a second one, I would totally make a plasma barrel one for wildlife. But I'm doing shock because robots are immune to plasma damage.
Recharge for mayhem!
But wildlife is not immune to shock damage, so best of both worlds, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately. I love the double jump boots, they're nice. Ah. That's 3. Wait, we've already been down there. I don't want to go back down. No. I need to find a way to go up, not down. You know, I might be able to fix the elevator, actually. Wherever that's done at. Probably down on the ground floor. My engineering inclination and my scientific expertise, I'm double trouble. Nope, the control board is not down here, so I can't fix it down here. Also, let's turn on the quest for this area. It shows me roughly the area that the keys can be in. It doesn't actually show you exactly where the keys are, I don't think. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. There's a memorial ID that's that way. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Just Phoenix. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, hold on. I want to check something before we pick this up. Okay. All achievement. Whew, that's enough. So we're currently at 24%. If I pick this up... Still at 24%. Okay, it is on one character. Which means my highest number of pitch ball cards is 24 right now. How many do I have on electric shotgun? Not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aha! Except not aha, because I actually don't know where to fix that at. But that's what this is for. Didn't really help, to be honest. Since you've been going through the Marvel stuff, Joe, is there a, what do weapon users get that's special? Like, if you specialize in a weapon, like, can you, like, match up with, like, superheroes that use superpowers?
Is there any way Ames and Marchand could have... I'm sorry, LaRue. They died in the...
Okay.
Hostile Raptidon clone detected. Agents are encouraged to exercise caution.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hostiles no longer detected. Waiting mode re-engaged. Approximate lift ETA unknown.
So it would be better not to have like super strength and use a
Please
weapon.
expect delays.
redundant.
Initiating reading music. Error. Unable to access local region license. Please accept the following harmonic. Attention, hostiles. Repeated attempts to deter member strongly discouraged.
I was wondering, because I was wondering how viable Drizzle would be in the Marvel game if I made her. Of course, I'd have to give her stuff like swimming, water breathing, stuff like that. I'm sure I could make it Atlantean, couldn't I?
The lift has arrived.
Does Atlantean come with all that built in, or do I have to like add the powers for that? So water breathing would be a trait. Yeah. Okay. Human. Yeah, Namor was really hard to understand in the movie. Like, was he the water version of Black Panther? Or... Or is he more like Thor? Yeah. Here we go, this should be the final ID.
I have suffered grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. My mission just now regardless. I arrived here to find the controls non-functional.
Right, back to the first floor. Casino floor. get a trauma kit and the vestige data pad. But also an advanced decryption key and a bits card. That's it, we're out of here. And that is all the quests I know about, so we are going to head off to the main quest now. Transition to the incognito. You know, I realized when I said last night that I would do Dragon Quest XI next, I didn't really think about the fact that I could totally do Final Fantasy VII next, because Dragon Quest VII is going to be coming out in February, so I could do that instead if I wanted to. See, enemies hit with your attacks become marked, causing companions to prioritize them and decrease the damage they deal to party. Scales with speech skill. That's not bad. It would be better if it was a cowboy hat. Need a species. That's a very weak armor. Don't take damage from burn, instead healing while burned. Actually, that eye patch sounds useful. 40% recharge rate. If I ever get in a situation where I need to recharge my gear faster, I can use that. Okay, break down all junk. Crafting. Let's make some inhaler charges. And some short rounds. I can make 600 shock rods in a single go. That's crazy. Alrighty. Hermit. Plus 50% vendor prices, 25% chance to double items of breakdown. No, I'm okay. I'm not. Now, if I was doing my anti-consumerism run, that would be good, because I wouldn't be using vendors at all. Yeah, some of the flaws are actually pretty useful to have, especially if you don't engage with their downsides. So you have to read them carefully and decide if you want to get them or not. Greater Tranquility Station. You know, I was going to bring Niles with me and I forgot. Let me step back in and grab Niles. I think he's going to be quite pissy if I don't bring him.
Maintaining a close proximity proximity.
Funny, a
to
lot of
the
people thought this was
enemy
going to be
is
the
not
end game
advised.
when we got to this
Somewhat
part,
light
but
dissociation.
it's not. Not by a long shot. Okay. Guns and engineering. Keep engineering ticking up to 20. And then we can put guns and science together on that next level up. Or from that next level up onward. Here you go, Niles. I'm taking you with us.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone...
Where is my trench shotgun? Excellent question. Where is my trench shotgun? Here we go.
His family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the Conservator Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Okay, I do like there was a more complex
Unable to
animation
identify
there
ship
because I had
Further investigation is
because I had a
advised.
higher level of skill.
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. Would led me to you, Commander. But why is DeVries hanging on to it?
Alright, we are officially underway in Greater Tranquility Station. There's a door over here.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
Not till you do this. Why is my energy not recharging?
Strike team eliminated. A nearby monitor is displaying information that may be relevant to your mission, Commander.
Okay. Now, I'm not sure why my energy wasn't recharging there. I have a perk that when my energy drops below a certain threshold, I'm supposed to gain a massive recharge rate, but it wasn't working for some reason. Sometimes I've had to exit the game and re-enter it in order to get my energy to recharge on my other character, so I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that on this occasion, and it looks like I didn't have to, so. Okay, we can't go past this barrier, that's a dead
Please
end.
seek an alternate means of passage.
I just wanted to make sure there was nothing that way, Valerie, is all I was doing.
It seems your sovereign is regarded as being...
We need to find us a fuse to get this whole thing operational again.
It's good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate...
Can't wait to find a mod for this trench gun and put a shock barrel on it.
Yes, right. Well,
Maybe get another one and put a plasma barrel on it for... Salmon fuse box. Oh, I can use scrap metal and foil in Engineering 4 to fashion makeshift fuse, you say?
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign...
Let me save just in case I can't make it across this gap.
as you suggest, but his advisor-
I think I can, yeah.
These executions, these
Honestly though, if you're this far in the game and you don't have the plasma boots, what are you even doing?
The previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerges from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
I absolutely love the fact though that I can, I don't need to find these fuses to continue. One of the biggest things that stumped me the first time I came in here was trying to get past these and trying to find each of the fuses to do so. It took me quite a while to find them. But in this playthrough, apparently I can just fashion one if I don't want to go looking for one, which is awesome. Not that I probably won't, given that I want as much XP as I can get.
Next first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
Gathering heuristics. Hey, got a distraction for you. Ready to waste him. On your command. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Oh shit, what was that? He threw a grenade and I shoot it? I did not see what caused that explosion. Just reload my guns. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on science until we get engineering maxed out, and then I'll keep upgrading guns, and then I can start upgrading science and guns simultaneously.
Neutralizing unfriendly.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful.
We'll use engineering 7, scrap metal, and foil.
Matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear.
Now,
Between
you would
all
think
those
that there's gotta be
hangings
some
and
way
the
to slow down or stop
proclamation.
this fan, but actually,
The opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
you can just use tactical time dilation.
We welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold.
Let us turn our attentions once more to
Worrisome
Golden
indeed.
Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data, then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Countless, brutal murders at the hands
Okay, we
of
created
a
the makeshift
single
fuse
woman.
already, so now we
How
can
was he
cross.
The carnage was counted and thoroughly documented, I assure you. And again, the culprit was promptly dealt his own end. I do not appreciate insinuation that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any dramatic failure was a result of your people's meddling in our affairs. According to my analysis, neither of our party.
Let's see, we can either machine pistol explosive round, shot cannon biomass converter, or trip blade plasma. I'll just make the explosive.
Goodwill with the other to proceed directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
This unit
A vendor map.
records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station.
We're going to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whoever seeks it.
For whosoever seeks it. This sector's long-departed personnel seem to make good use of these.
Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the advanced decryption key. This is the other unique item from here, the Black Hat. 80% toxicity drain rate, so if you get toxicity, you can use this to reduce it. Gain increased critical hit chance against automechs if automech hacking is unlocked via the manual reset perk. Automechanicals may now be hacked from a distance. Both critical hit chance and hack distance increase with your hack skill. I'm probably not going to get it, it's really expensive. I will buy some of that foil and scrap metal though, I've used quite a bit of it, so... Well, no foil, but scrap metal. I'll buy the scrap metal. Some ammo, some items. Pitchball card, plus 5 max health. Ooh, ammo. Okay. Short rounds. Let's buy all of them. And let's buy all the shotgun shells as well. I'll come back to grab that because I don't know if I may need it. So we'll save that, and then if I need it, I'll come back and grab it. If not, I'll come back and grab it anyways. I don't like to burn them as soon as I see them because, you know, they do give you a full health top-up in addition to giving you 2 charges for your inhaler. And we're currently at 67 in the inhaler, so I'm not hurting for inhaler charges. Like I, you know, have been for most of the game. But I have a very high toxicity rate, which really makes me wish I invested into the medicine skill to offset that. But, you know, it is what it is. Remove this fuse. I shouldn't have to... Well, then again, I guess I get experience for using the fuse, don't I? Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Can I put that back? Let's just do it. Get a little bit of experience for doing that. It's not actually hurting me. Not that I can use these fuses for anything else, but still.
Multiple indicators suggest contact with the enemy may be imminent.
Fortunately, I do not have the hack for this. And I don't have the lucky trait. I used the lucky trait on this last time, I think.
Don't go no further, infidels. This
Hold on. We're not going to be able to do this without a sniper rifle.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. What are you doing down there? I can hear you scampering around. You court slow, Commander.
If I could just get across to them, they would be dead.
Don't make me bury another agent!
Oh right, I forgot. This room is that one where you have to go through the fans. Oh, I could have... You're Valerie. I almost shot Valerie thinking she was an enemy. Crap, the enemies are back. I gotta go. No, my robot, how could you knock down my robot? Oh, I can't revive my companion because of reckless leadership. Ah! I was like, oh yeah, cool, that'll be great. It makes my companions stronger when they get knocked down. Yeah, that's true. But Valerie's different. Yes, but Valerie's different. She's the one who heals me. Damn it! Oh, cool. I got a trauma kit.
Regular duck pop.
Is he out of range?
Resuming hostilities.
You know, it's a good thing I did. Oh, I don't need to grab that. I have plenty. And besides, I'm just gonna do this.
Engaging combat protocols.
Come at it.
Alright, Val, I need you not to go down this time, please.
Watch your vitals.
Damn it! Oh, I hate having to burn both my trauma kits on this, but I really don't want to restart this fight.
What are you doing down there? Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Well, you actually can't. He's out of your range.
Updating delegates' likelihood of survival based on all available factors.
Wait, was that down the whole time? Could I have run across this and killed them?
Hurry, Commander.
I'm gonna say no, it probably wasn't. So I huffed my copium that I definitely could have run across there and killed them probably. Oh well. It's over, we won. Get some charge for my inhaler. I should probably go back and get those other 2 charges from that auto dock that I passed up. Because otherwise they're going to be lost. You can't come back to Greater Tranquility Station, by the way. This is a one-time visit location. If anything you don't pick up here on your first visit, you do not get in that playthrough. So, if you want the black hat, you got to pick it up while you're here. So, if you're playing a hack build, definitely pick that up. Where was that auto dock that I left? Now I don't see it. I think I left it in the room where the merchant was. Yeah, right here. May as well get those charges. Yeah, it's funny. My main character, Sophia Arco, my pistol gunslinger character, she's specialized in guns, speech, and leadership. And there is, I'm not going to have any kind of trouble with the DLC when it comes to inhaler charges, because I am sitting on full inhaler charges, and Valerie almost always has an uptime on her ability, so I almost always have her ability up and ready to go, so whatever happens with the DLC, I should be prepared for it, unless, like, I mean, I don't know if they're going to, like, increase, like, the skill cap or not. If they don't, I can increase some other skills. If they do, I'm going to have to increase speech and guns again, of course, but we'll have to wait and see what they do with the DLC, so. In, Outer Worlds 1, they increased the level cap to 50, and they increased the skill cap to 150. But you got a lot more skill points per level up too. You got like 10 per level up. So more than likely they would increase it to 30 if they're going to increase it at all. Or if they're increasing by 20, they could probably, well, yeah, because you'd get 40 skill points total. So they could increase it to 40 each. But it would require a full investment of every one into just 2 skills, which would be par for the course for what they did with the... Did anyone else see that? That guy just fell over.
Oh, there they are. Right out in the open. Best speed this up. We can't have gotten long before DeVries goes through with our plan.
If he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our...
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Don't try to change the subject. We can talk about what you're doing here. Don't talk to him like that. We're both here for one reason, to stop you.
And once you stop me, will you stop speaking for him too? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
The rift you created. Nobody needs to die here, so you're killing them for the greater good. Again, you really need some new material. This isn't Horizon Point. I'm going to stop you just like I did your agents.
But those agents and I are a very different stock. And anyway, they served the purpose they came here for. They bought me time to gain the advantage. I seem to recall your vow to make me pay for my actions back on Horizon Point. And yet here you are, still talking. Have things really changed?
Lol, do you ever shut up? Let's try a different approach. Explain why you're doing this. My only interest here is making sure nobody gets hurt.
It certainly didn't take long for your insolence to rear its ugly head. Taking one life or two, or losing my own, matters not. So long as I complete my mission. The one I started, but the Order saw fit to abandon. You don't know the half of it.
I don't care to put the gun down.
It's in your
now.
best interest, Commander, to hear me out. I am doing everything with what little power I have to stop the rifts from destroying the galaxy. I am so close. With the right data and the prototype rift modulator hidden away in a protectorate lab on Praetor, the Order could finally figure out how to control the rifts. But like the protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
So you're doing this because you begrudge its anti-choice. Great. I'm here for revenge. I don't care about the technology or any other excuses you have.
We can't let Auntie's ilk obtain the prototype or the rift data from the Earth Directorate satellite.
That's
Combining
the
them
problem.
means they'd have the power to control the rifts. The Order alone should have this power. They can be trusted to close the rifts. But if they share this knowledge with Auntie's Choice, the entire galaxy's existence will be at risk. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
Order given. Take her head off.
This is for Wade, for Eric and Helen, and for everyone else's futures you tried to burn.
Do what you must.
Degrees has been terminated. Due to acts of betrayal, service honors may not be awarded posthumously.
That doesn't look good. Oh no, that doesn't look good at all. It's a firework! Nope, that's not a firework, that's the rift evolving. Rift Digivolve 2! Mega Rift!
Greater Tranquility Station is currently suffering catastrophic damage. Please evacuate immediately.
Alright, this is the part where we frickin' run! Where do we go? We go this way.
Station integrity failing. Escape window narrowing.
We're going to make it. So in my first playthrough, I actually spared Augustine. So she got to survive into the end parts of the game. So this will be interesting to find out if there's anything different because she's dead. We made it! Woo! Unfortunately, Greater Tranquility Station did not survive the rift expanding.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
Released from any and all guidelines?
The full
I like the sound of that.
parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The
Hey, Mars.
extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Anything about
I
mission
have
objectives?
also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
That sounds tricky. Any chance we can get help from the Order?
Agents are
Anti-Cleo?
permitted to cooperate with local
Anti-Cleo.
governments and other political
Anti's
entities
choice.
at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Thanks for the information.
Returning
I'll think
to
about
mission
it.
objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
Yeah, let's go for the Rift device first. Either time dealing with any risks, we get the modulator from Praetor
Acknowledged.
first.
Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Tell me what it
Greetings,
says.
morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Okay then. That's what we'll do first.
So, that's it then. DeVries dead, justice served. Galaxy still needs saving, but we'll get to that.
Yes, our crew can finally rest in peace.
I can almost hear
Yeah,
Helen now,
yeah.
spouting off about how it took us long enough. I once thought DeVries the upper limit of what an agent could be. Certainly everything I aspired to be. Tough, brave, smart, and now she's dead. By our hand. Thought I'd feel relief or something akin to it. But mostly I just feel unbalanced. Like a mech with gimbals on the fritz.
So you know what to do when that happens, but recalibration takes time.
Now you're speaking my language, Commander. DeVries earned her grave, sure enough. So why does killing her feel like... hell, I don't know. Putting out a star?
fitting metaphor. When it collapses, whether it collapses or explodes, a star's death is
I could
always
do without
violent.
any more explosions myself. Don't suppose you have any advice on how to move forward from here? Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. I hear you. Appreciate you making time to listen to me jawing on about all this. Might need a few to work through my thoughts, but I'll be ready for whatever comes next. Don't you fret.
Taking out DeVries, saving the delegates, barely escaping with our lives? Hell of a rush, huh? Hope all of it gives us leverage when we look for help closing these rifts. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it?
You think it's
I
trying to
reckon
tell
it's
us
saying
something?
that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it, like with the rift tech. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the rift tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more.
Maybe you're right, but we can't leave anything
I'd agree
to
with you,
chance.
but I reckon we don't have the time to seek out certainty. Still, think we ought to pay the undisputed claim a visit, see if we can court Auntie's aid. Your boss was clear. We'll need all the help we can get to close these rifts. Whether we gain that help from Auntie or not, I won't lose sight of that. Our galaxy's survival is of far more consequence than our loyalties. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Alright, we still gotta talk to Aza. Or Aza. Don't know where she is right now, maybe in her room? Excuse me. Oh, here she is.
What do you need, Commander?
Hey, she's got nothing to say about this. Okay. Alright, let's go to the undisputed claim.
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically grey consultants who labor with committing to a side.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the moon has a battle for outrageous. A thing of legend to be handed down from...
Welcome to the giant flying shopping center.
You go on ahead. I'm shilly-shallying about what to do.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
Go right ahead.
Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time, unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're clearly a valued partner of Auntie's Choice, but your standing with us could be higher if you accepted our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship. so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
Sure.
Splendid. Should be ready next time you're back. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk for details on our exciting contract opportunity.
Earth Directorate agents may accept freelance opportunities so long as they align with the priority mission.
Welcome back, Joe. General goods, vending machines. Unfortunately, neither of those are a mod. Vending machine. Not that they would probably have what I'm looking for, since I'm pretty sure the trench shotgun is a protectorate weapon. Hold on. Also, yeah, we got a new unique weapon, the Simplifier. Has near perfect accuracy, has no fall off point for bullet damage by range, has a custom modular scope with variable zoom range, toggle with quick melee while in ADS. Interesting. So quick melee buttons.
Maintain control of personal belongings on the tram at all times.
Oh, cool. So you've got this view, and you got this view. This is the best scope in the game, oh my goodness. Okay, now where's my trench shotgun? The same problem I always have. Where did my trench shotgun go? You're a protectorate weapon, aren't you? Yes. We are almost level 18. Well, we're getting closer to it.
Because we worship bits, but the ACS Undisputed Claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and...
Hey you, soldier with the, arm. Got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me all right. Who is asking, exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message. Couldn't tell you. The client paid extra for complete confidentiality and prompt delivery. As a reminder, we don't offer return to sender service unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Ugh. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Until next time.
Wish I could find a solution to this gassy problem. It's been pretty bad lately. I've tried to use Gas X, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Take a look. Review page 359 of the Earth Directorate Field Manual for a list of reimbursable expenses on goods and services.
Program has As an Ida, you will live the
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
Huh?
and help bring Anti-Cleo's astonishing conglomerate Anti's choice to
Experience the most sought-after it.
Welcome to the Bottom Runger, exclusive home of the Raptidon Bite. That's what
What's in the
everyone, and I do mean everyone, wants to know. No, friend, I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one. Not sharing the secret of our success with anyone. However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients for yourself.
One Raptidon
Not
bite,
tending bar right now, but my employee here can see to your needs. May your day be profitable at the expense of your rivals.
Need anything?
What's in this Raptidon
Well, it's
bite I
only
keep
the
hearing
most
about?
popular drink in Arcadia, and you can only get it here at the Bottom Runger. Don't ask what's in it. Even I don't know. Lowest
what you got on
prices for the
offer?
lowest rungers.
Do you have the Raptidon bite? You do. The Raptidon bite cocktail, 14% health restored. That's a lot of health restored. Don't mind the tingling, burning sensation on your tongue, or the numbness, or the elevated heart rate, or the dizziness, or the blindness. It's poison. It's got Raptidon venom in it. Yeah, also, interesting little fact, if you're in need of food, which can help restore your HP, this is all just free for the taking. I noticed, yeah. Rehydrated water, dehydrated water.
Nutritious tobacco line.
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
Purpleberry lunch, purpleberry bunch, purpleberry bunch, purpleberry crunch, purpleberry munch. Makes me think of the South Park where there's a character called Mintberry Crunch. And he is in fact the only one of them with, okay. He's the only one character with real superpowers.
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
My bits are on Orm speak. Just the more predacious.
That's not where I wanted to end up.
This must be where the head offices are. Whew, it's all right. Stand up tall.
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime awaits. Auntie's choice is hired. Hello, daring self-determinivist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in Ida, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
I actually have an invite from Vice President Gertie Hewitt directly.
And you can see her as soon as I'm finished. Where was I? Oh, yes. Because you are making a choice to grab destiny and claim it as your own. A choice to be Auntie's choice. Now, I'm finished. You'll find VP Hewitt right over there. When you're done, please exit to your left, where 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting for you.
Top 29 vice presidents. How many vice presidents do you need? Wait, where's the vice president?
I see
Oh,
you
right here.
decided to accept my invitation. Good. I do hate having to follow up. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song and dance, but you're no common contractor. You're my honored guest. And as such, I've informed them there's no need.
Pleasure to
I
meet you
wanted
in
to
person.
formalize my gratitude for your assistance
Hey,
on
Joe, welcome
Greater
back.
Tranquility Station. What a shame our
Oh,
negotiations
I
were
thought you
so
had stepped away,
violently
sorry.
digressed. We were making progress, bumpy though it was.
Is there any possibility of guys resuming? I don't really want them to resume, so how'd you learn that I was the one who
While
saved
making
you?
our expeditious retreat from the station, Alden and I encountered a dying man, one of the Order radicals in league with our would-be assassin DeVries. He confessed DeVries' entire plan, and that he thought you must have stopped her. Thanks for that, by the way. 2 dead delegates really would have impeded negotiations.
You're delusional thinking.
If I was alone in my aspirations, do you suppose Alden and I would have ever convened at greater tranquility in the first place? Some messages have indeed been sent hither and thither through back channels. Alden remains convinced an agreement can be reached, and I concur. Mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk.
Intrigued what's
To
involved in getting them
begin,
to work
you'll
together.
need to gain favor with both the Order and Auntie's Choice. I expect the Order will want you to,
the lighting.
I don't know, clap some chalkboard erasers together or something. Do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders and convince each to agree to meet and continue the negotiations.
That's
You're
it. Doesn't seem very
confident,
difficult.
a fine quality, at certain occupational tiers. But mind that you're not overconfident. Auntie hates grandstanding. Obviously, you will need help to smooth over any points of contention during the negotiation, which will require some verbal finesse, but worry about that step upon reaching it. I rather
Not
hoped you'd feel differently, but there's no accounting for lack of vision. I won't keep you any longer from your meeting with my fellow vice presidents. It was nice seeing you again, under less dire circumstances.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our
Welcome back.
invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
I like the
We
sound of
need
that. What do you
someone
need?
not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Sounds exciting. I'm in.
Wonderful! This is the kind of wily adventure in self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
Are they hibernating or in
They
stasis or
expressed,
something?
and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
I think it's called collective bargaining. They're banding together to
And
express
what, pray
grievances.
tell, has them so aggrieved?
Could be any number of things, but most commonly it's terrible
Dear
management.
law! What a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs! After all the opportunities Auntie's given them to repay us like this, I'm so disappointed.
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes.
kill them all and make the replacements clear the corpses, crack some skulls, and force them to get back to work. Suggest you negotiate. I'll figure something else once I'm on the ground.
You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
Of course you will. So somewhere around here, there should be another quest that I want to start. Oh, Inez wants to talk.
Never thought I'd be able to see the undisputed claim in all her glory. Visiting was invite only for us troopers, and even then, you had to pay a month's salary to secure entry. Would have been worth every bit, though.
Pharmaceuticals designed to be better than nature, because nature wants to.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue.
It's the burning sensation that's sweeping the nation.
Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Value added Esplanade.
Sure, as soon as we can get back to the ship. Gotta wait for the tram to come.
When we get back to the ship, let's give this. Whoa. Ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's.
Okay, Inez, quit repeating yourself.
Let's give this a watch.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Right, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's Choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
You want a punch with Auntie's Choice?
Yeah. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Commander, over here.
Inez, it's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long.
That's a long song.
Neither for this message nor.
So this was the Wicked 2 movie?
Life.
Does this movie finally explain how she became the Wicked Witch of the West?
But it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off.
No, I didn't know that.
It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Law, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab.
Is
on
she the
Cloister.
Wicked Witch, the West?
It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you're doing is.
Weren't they friends with Glinda?
Don't let them do this
Yeah.
to anyone else.
I wonder if Glinda's sad when both of them die.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me? Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit. We ought to find the lab without much of a fuss.
I may not do it right away,
I
just
hope.
as a heads up.
Trying real hard, not. We got enough to worry about as it is, and adding this much chaos to our little crew can't end well. You sure we ought to be helping her? I'll try anyway. Appreciate you hearing me out. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
I'm trying to clear your I need to talk dialogue bubble above your head. I don't know why they get stuck on her so often, but they said they fixed it in the most recent hotfix, but it still shows up on the regular. Yeah. Where's Niles? Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Alright. To Praetor we go.
A short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly.
Did he provide
Zeb
any
left out
details
the
on
mission
that?
parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the Protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go. If there's time.
Of course, Niles. I'll consider
Much
it if there's
obliged.
time.
The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down, it's happening now.
Yeah, we'll go do it now. Welcome to Praetor, where there's constant lightning strikes everywhere.
The structure in the distance matches the description of the interstitial
You're not wrong.
center. The rift modulator should lie within. Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Augustine factory.
Okay, so Zebulon's is up this way. That's right. Okay, we'll head. I want to say there are mines here, so I'm going to switch over to the bomb suit again. I'd rather not walk right into a mine if I can avoid it.
Outside, Commander.
As indicated.
All right. Alright, one thing I want to do while we're here, because I want to finish all the quests I can do for the before the Order before we betray them and join Auntie's Cleo in a shoot on sight style.
Lock the guns, cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Forgot about the scrappers. Who is shooting us within range? Those guys are gonna be tough. I mean, we're tough too, but like... Yeah.
On your command.
Dude. Nice. Oh, wow. I'd like to imagine Kenny Jones doesn't remember me. I hope to goodness he doesn't remember me, because the one time we knew each other, I actually elbowed him in the face because of my vision problems in my right. I hope not. I gotcha. I mean... At least you have the excuse with me of knowing me, you know, most of our lives.
Over here! Free hole in
Fair
the head!
What do you say?
Knew you had my back.
These guys are firing out in-rays, so they're probably immune to in-rays. Generally the rule is if a creature can attack with that damage type, they're immune to it in this game. So it's a good thing to remember, is that if you're fighting a creature that's shooting plasma, they're immune to plasma. If they're shooting lightning, they're immune to lightning. If they're shooting in-rays, they're immune to in-rays. And all creatures are immune to corrosive.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Engaging hostile lifelines.
Getting close to level 18. Of course, I'm going back the wrong way because I got sidetracked fighting wildlife. I don't know if I killed these guys or not. What I find funny is that there's the game lets you like increase a magazine beyond what it logically should be able to hold. Like a 6-shooter revolver can hold more than 6 rounds, even though it only has 6 chambers for, you know, for bullets. And the triple barrel shotgun that has 3 barrels, 3 chambers for shotgun shells can actually fit up to 5, or even more if you take deep drums and the over prepared full. I think you could get up to 10 max, which is ridiculous.
Whatever that was, doesn't sound like anything I'd like to meet up close.
Alright, let's go get in a fight. Let's start a riot.
there. Can't just shoot in midair.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
Ooh, level 18 time. Guns up to 11, engineering up to 19. One more level and that will be maxed out. It's time. Serial killer perk. What this does is, after killing a human, you have a chance to automatically harvest their heart. Each of these trophies increase your max health permanently. Humans you kill that don't fight back or weren't hostile when you attacked them will always have their heart harvested, plus 2 max health per heart collected. There is a trophy for collecting a certain number of hearts, so we're going to be working on that. Hopefully I'll get it. If not, I may have to start another playthrough where I get it earlier. Like I said, there were several times where I could have gathered one and just didn't because I killed them too early.
As I told you before, we need to wait for Niles.
Hey guys.
You're
Oh
right,
hey,
it
you
cannot
got
be
more
more
people here
timely.
this time.
After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Niles told me the tomb is where the matriarch and the
For
first
any
sovereign are
subject,
buried.
visiting the matriarch and first sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
Good point. There's not that it's surprised the Protector is keeping secrets.
Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people.
Sounds straightforward enough to
Reaching
me.
the vault will be no simple task. There are likely to be unforeseen security measures to contend with, though hopefully nothing too obstructive. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to access more information about the lower level's layout and potential hazards.
Okay. Niles, what do you make this plan? Will your friends
They'll be taking
helping
up
us?
strategic positions to guard the entrance and watching for any stray Protectorate patrols. We'll move more swiftly in fewer numbers. We're
Since I'm waiting,
unlikely
let's
to
do
have
this.
another chance like this. So once inside, we can't just leave and come back. We must stay until it's done. Just so we understand each other.
Read you loud and clear, Zeb.
After you.
Right, I will save. My guns are fully loaded.
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better.
There's a way to get this if you want it, and I do absolutely want it if I can.
That sentinel and dosage are gonna put splinters on dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Just say when.
Continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
Well handled. My turn. There should be a hidden entrance.
Sequencing attachment team.
Over here! Free hole in the head!
Use that white chocolate yummies to heal up. Why is there black powder in the bathroom? Like, was the clog that bad that you had to blow it up? I said black powder in the bathroom. Like, you know, gunpowder. There's an alternate ending to The Wizard of Oz. Is this something like how it should have ended? The Golden Shroud. Like the one where Severus Snape survives and then uses the time turner to go back in time and kill Voldemort when he was a baby, or a small child. Yeah. Snape is like, did you really think I would allow the snake to kill me?
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that animal.
Yeah. Like, Potter, how's your healing charms? Oh, non-existent, Professor.
No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter.
If you view
We
yourself
cannot
as a
allow him to
object,
leave and
sure,
raise
that
the
would
alarm.
probably work.
He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
Zebulon has a point. The whole plan
How
can be
much of a
jeopardized
fuss
if we
could
let
this
him go.
one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a
I
confidence
heavily
in my
doubt it,
life.
sir. You are
Allowing him
brainwashed.
to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
Understood, Commander. I don't like it.
No! No! Major!
Potential threat in the vicinity.
Feels ugly and wrong, what we just did. Doubt the Earth Directorate would approve neither. This damn job. Never gets easier, does it?
We can waste air on the ethics of this choice when the Protectorate's boot is no longer crushing our necks.
He was.
You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
Yeah, he would have continued being a Death Eater. I have to wonder how many people he killed. Yeah. Yeah. But it's like, that doesn't make Snape a good person because he made that deal. Okay. Okay.
No going back from here. Not until we...
Not ready. Please try again later.
Shoot. Okay, so that's not working. Where is the... Yeah.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later.
Hurrah! Crunch. No, you killed
Have a look,
Nagini!
Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy. Just
Good
doing my
instincts.
part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in
Yeah.
the meantime. See what I can come up with.
And they gave, yeah. What they did give Neville was Dobby's parts.
Made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this.
They're like, okay, we'll give Neville something.
Door should open.
We'll give Neville something. He can do what Dobby was supposed to do.
2. But which switch corresponds to which number?
Yeah. Not Neville yet.
Enthusiastically at Newton.
No, it was Neville.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Yeah, there was a lot of Ron bashing in the movies. That's why nobody could accept that Ron and Hermione were a good couple, because Ron didn't do anything.
Resuming hosting.
by my grandmother, I cannot abide the time this research into the rifts is taking. It has been years, and yet I am still absent my wife and daughter. I am still half whole. The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back from the void.
Which game?
Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me. I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
Code is 132. Wrong again. The code is 132.
So this one must be 1 over here. What?
The code is 132.
Definitely.
We're not overly impeded by this puzzle, but I apologize. That vault door is quite the obstruction.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there should be a code.
There was very little build-up of Harry and Ginny's relationship, which is understandable why people assumed that Harry should have gotten with Hermione.
Happen until next week.
Yeah.
Sure enough is diagnosing the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
Yeah. And she said that was because she wasn't given any lines. The few lines that she said were ad-libbed on her part.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Zev seem a little off to you, Commander? In all fairness, he tried to help. I don't think he's aiming to get us killed exactly, but I wouldn't place bets on our safety being much of a priority, neither. That whole business with the curator?
Yeah.
Never seen Zeb so eager for bloodletting before. He's a changed man. Just ain't sure it's for the better. I'll be damned if I go down the same path as DeVries. Some ideals are worth fighting to keep, even if it means taking the long way round to winning. Well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple. Speaking of, remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts. You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
No. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion.
Of course he was.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice?
That was the original. That was the original actor, wasn't it? He wasn't in the second one? I thought he was in first and second. Because I thought the one in 3 was the first time that the second actor was there.
This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
Okay, this is a really important plot point, so I'm gonna be concentrating on this for just a minute, guys. As a heads
festered
up.
with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Okay, so that'll explain the message I found between the matriarch
What
and the Earth
message?
Directorate.
Why didn't you say anything about it sooner?
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
See if we can still change things.
There's
Isn't that
more.
why we're here?
The skip drive schematics are here. how the explosive safeguards against tampering work, its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches, nothing. Our dear matriarch is a fraud, a cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
I hope you're not thinking of releasing the skip drive blueprints to the public.
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Like this plan, I feel it might have some downsides, as a terrible idea skip drives are what's causing the rifts. This will only benefit Auntie's choice. You know they'll try and corner the market. That's or create anarchy, which is just as fun.
You've some strange notions of fun. Have you forgotten that it's the skip drives that are causing the rifts? Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see?
Yeah, about
this
that.
frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot
I'm
of
sure
good
it's made
too.
other worse
Plus,
decisions,
making the
though.
skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
Think it'll hurt the Protectorate that I'm on board. Whatever, release it all. I don't care.
And should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
I think I can just stop
Short
you,
of
I
shooting
guess.
me? No.
No,
I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra sacrificed herself. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
You remember what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed, but that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia. I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out.
Okay. Now's advanced mod kit. I would like to read the messages, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So here's the implication of what we just found out. The skip drive was not invented by the Protectorate like everyone believed. The skip drive
in times of darkness
was found.
We must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer this war continues, the further we stray from them. Every step we take.
Or they received it from someone else.
I tell Henry this, but he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely misguided. Why close them when we can use them to Arcadia's benefit? It matters not what the Order thinks, what the Doubters say. The architect bestowed us with the power of skip drives so that we may secure a perfect future. We must act with haste. I only ever wished for Henry to embrace his role
Zebulon
as
just
the
sent word of your
caretaker
success in
Arcadia,
reaching the vault.
the savior of us all.
I will be eager to hear what
But if he
secrets were
has
found
chosen a
inside.
different path, I will do as I must. And I must not fail.
Yeah, the implications of this is that either someone else invented the skip drive, or they got it from some other source, possibly extraterrestrial source. One of the things we'll learn later, and it hasn't been revealed now,
Don't even know where to
is
start
that
with everything that happened in
there are records
At
of the
least we were
skip
able to talk
drive,
Zeb
or
out of his
rifts
plan to
appearing
release
in
everything
space
we
where
uncovered.
humans haven't
I'm all for sowing
settled.
chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands.
Zeb has the right, had the right idea. He was just going about it all wrong. How do you feel?
I understand his desperation. What I don't understand is the Earth Directorate's part in Arcadia's existence. Ever agreeing to such a cruel bargain in the first place? I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that.
Easy to judge past actions from the future, but we don't
You're
know
telling
all
me
the
you wouldn't have done
circumstances.
things differently, or at least tried to.
Of course, but I also think those involved in the deal probably had good intentions. Maybe, maybe not. I'm saying it doesn't matter.
Permission to speak candid, Commander. Strange
Granted.
as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence.
Life's
I'm not
full of
saying what she
impossible
did was
choices.
forgivable, but I find myself wondering what would have happened if she'd lived. Isn't that the damnedest thing?
The breeze was dangerous, Niles. Her intentions don't matter, only her actions.
Same could be said for Zeb. Law, even for us. And intentions do matter. If I accidentally trip you, that's a lot different than aiming my foot at your shins, ain't it? Reckon time will
Point
decide
taken.
the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place.
They're not entirely to blame. We all
Deep
made choices
down,
that led us here.
I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate. And I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
Anytime, Niles. You're for me too. All right. I'm touching.
Right
let's
behind you,
get back to
Commander.
this. Okay. Right, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Alright, one thing we can do is now we can change back into our other... Well, no, actually, there's still landmines. Hold on, never mind. Alright, so... We've got our mission down here to beat the strike. I want to get Inez before we do that. Actually, maybe I don't. Pass through the automatic production facility. Yes, that's what I want to do next. All right. Did either of you check on the Harry Potter thing, by the way, with Dumbledore? Okay. No, I was meaning like, yeah, like, was it the same actor for the first two movies? 'Cause I thought it was.
Wrong side of a frame. Come at me.
I can't remember. I thought he looked the same in both movies.
Agent's health needs.
Yeah, I was like, why is Dumbledore different? I gotta admit, he was a really good Dumbledore. He's exactly what I imagined Dumbledore to look like. Yeah. Crap, jumped.
Is concerned for the commander's well-being.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Fortifying teammate vitals.
You are couldn't hit the wrong side of a frame. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Oh, nice.
Attention, Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location.
It's Draco Malfoy. Adult Draco Malfoy, specifically this time. There's probably like Potter, Malfoy. Who, Malfoy's favor or Harry's favor? That is so... It's been so long since I've read Cursed Child. Scorpio, yeah. I don't know. It started out okay, but it kind of lost me the moment it threw Albus into Slytherin. It's not that, it's just he didn't want to be a Slytherin, so why did his choice not matter when Harry's did? But he told...
Maintaining your...
Hey! Got a distraction for you! Over here! Free hole in the head!
I can't believe Ginny let me meet their son after Severus Snape. The man who bullied Harry on the regular basis.
Higher in protein and lower in calories than beef. So a responsible way to stay healthy for the protectorate. And no longer has to fret about shoulder clawed in twain to get it.
Perilous indulgence travel case.
Enriching. Let's continue. More music to aid in your earnest.
Yeah, I hated that so much. Like, I cannot see... Huh? No, especially not after everything Harry went through. I was like, there is no shot that Harry's a bad parent after everything he went through. In fact, Harry would be probably a little... Ginny would probably have to rein in Harry every now and then. It's like, Harry, you're coddling a little too much. Well, this is the book too. No, because I know what she's talking about. Yeah, I had the same problem. I remember you telling me about it, but I've never actually seen it. This isn't officially published, like here.
Just get the signal.
Was it like a fan fiction somebody published, or? Crap! Sorry. What did he hit me with? Ooh, fuck, I'm dead. Sorry, what were you saying? Yeah, that's good.
Stranger ahead.
Electrical failing. Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Always one.
That, you know what? That makes sense. That tracks. That also tracks.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Forever vigilant. Quite possibly it's down.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
There you are. Sustain the system. Hence, a formal audit of the grounds. Mess with the cog, you get the tea. Back in my sight. Are euthanasia. Their choice. They manufacture one. Another intolerable disruption. Disturbance detected. They covet our
Guns
new
cocked and
bounty.
loaded. Just give the signal.
They're laced with poison.
We are duty bound.
Jenny's like, Harry, have my cookies. And Harry's like, I'm sorry, Jenny, I don't have room for cookies. You don't want my cookies, fat bogey.
You thought I couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
That's because Harry never gets it done to him. That's true, yeah. And the thing is, I believe that spell is her own design, isn't it? I thought I heard... Oh, go ahead, sorry. For her Bat Bogey's charm, yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't think they did. Of course, Slug Club didn't get a lot of explanation either. It just kind of happened. Yeah, the thing is, Half-Blood Prince is primarily about showing us Voldemort's memories. Yeah. Yep. Hermione's there because Harry gave her a glowing recommendation, isn't she? Thought so, yeah. Yeah, and he was like, "Oh yeah, are you related to such and such?" And she's like, "I'm a Muggle-born." And he's like, "My best friend is a Muggle-born. Smartest person in our year." Hermione's like just beaming at Harry. It's like, "You said that about me?" He's like, "Of course."
Alert. An upgrade module compatible with your Valerie unit is nearby.
Nope. All right, one more thing we need to get here. She wasn't supposed to hit him that hard. Okay, so now I'm about to pick up one of the best armors in the game. The issue is there's a trap at the that springs when you pick it up. I'm gonna see if there's a way to pick it up without activating the trap. Because I don't fancy dying trying to get through the trap today. No, he told her to do that. That was his, he was like, hit me. There's a whole, I've read articles about it, where it was his idea. That's what I've always read. It's read that, you know, he kind of in the moment was like, okay, now hit me. And she did, and I remember reading that she hit him harder than he intended her to. Yeah, you may want to look that one up, because I may be misremembering it, but... I need to find Cogburn. If I can find Cogburn, I can get the key, which will let me open it without triggering security lockdown. Lucius, yeah. Uh-oh. Ouch. You know, I really wish Tom Felton would play Malfoy, play Lucius Malfoy in the reboot, but I heard he's not going to. Imagine how awesome that would be. It's like he has become his father. So if my father will hear about this, it's like... Well, yeah, because they're all at odds with J.K. Rowling. That's what happens when you live with tiny people. Oh, that's cute. I wish I... How's Dassy doing? That's good. Like, you are not the mother unit. Where is she? And she and Belle are like, alright, let's go. She's not looking. I am looking for Cogburn. Where is Cogburn? Let me look this up, because I don't want to spend all day looking for this. Maybe there isn't a way to open this without. This is the Automech production facility. This
Ready to assist with agent's health
That's okay. I've gotten every single house at least once over the years taking the test. And I've answered honestly every time. Shit. What the hell just happened? Oh, there are turrets outside the building. Oh, he helped Con, man. He didn't really help Marks. No, that's true. Okay. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna try to get this. So what's about to happen is when I open the tank to get that armor, this hallway is gonna light up with different traps. This door will seal, and I won't be able to leave through it. So until I lift the security lockdown. This is the Zeranium Automech suit. Now just to put it in perspective, what I'm wearing right now is armor 9. This is armor 22. Medical limbo. Holding jump allows you to hover by spending gadget energy, while also will also keep you alive even at death's door, but builds uranium poisoning while at 0 health, which can eventually kill you. Warning: hover does not function while falling from heights.
Breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect. Repeat, this is a full laboratory lockdown.
If you time this just right, you can fly down the hall without flying into the beams of Inray. And I made it on my first try. Security routines, disengage checkpoint. Alright. So, yeah, we've got the Automech suit, and this is a really, like I said, this is a really good set of armor.
The laboratory lockdown has been lifted.
It's incredibly bulky and looks incredibly ugly, but we'll take function over style. Anything that heavily reduces the incoming damage is okay in my book. Okay, so now we pulled this, and now we have access to the second half of the map. Wait, hold on. Am I invisible? No. That's weird. We're getting closer to level 20 as well. I meant to say, am I invisible? Did I say, are I invisible? I don't know. I've been doing that a lot recently, where I'll go to say something and something slightly weird pops out. And it doesn't help that I slept awful last night. Well, I just I don't know what's going on, and it started like I think the anxiety is getting me because I don't know what's going on. I can't right now, so I gotta wait. Yeah. She's not got any available appointments this week because of Thanksgiving. Yeah, but I can't afford to go to the ER right now. I can't. The last time I went, it was $1,000. I cannot do that right now. I will literally be out of my apartment because I won't be able to pay my rent. Yeah. You are correct, yeah. Yeah. Or the deep fried turkey explodes. Yeah. That if you don't deep fry the turkey properly, it will explode. Did you really survive with 2 HP left? Yeah. I don't know. Turkey's a very healthy meat if you don't deep fry it.
Promoting.
Well, actually, that's about making sure it's stalled properly. You don't want to drop a frozen turkey into hot oil.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Disruptive influence.
Closest I've ever come is the one that you get at Arby's. Yeah, that's the closest I've ever had. It's possible. Popeye's doing a holiday seasonal turkey. That's interesting. Well, you know, one of the reasons they do that is how popular chicken is in some other countries. Like, for example, in Japan, they don't do turkey; they do chicken for the holidays. Like, you know, you have to order if you want KFC during Christmas. Well, no, no. And KFC is in Japan, and they have one of their biggest markets in Christmas in Japan. The traditional Japanese Christmas meal is fried chicken and cake. Yeah, I am part of KFC. No, I'm just saying it's like KFC has got a very big international during the holidays. But what I'm... But my point, if I can get my point out, is that no, I didn't finish. What I was saying was the reason why I brought that up was because if they can make the money in other countries for holiday chicken, they won't feel the need to make turkey elsewhere. Oh, that's not good.
Protectorate personnel, only beyond this point.
Oh, he's not going to attack me unless I invade that area. Okay. What is that? Is that the Central Command? No, what is that? Oh, that's the rift. That's where the rift modulator is. Okay, we'll have to come back there later. I'm probably not going to do that today.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Because it started as a restaurant for the hotel that Colonel Sanders ran in Corbin, Kentucky, right? Not specifically. Chicken. I need to go back to the ship soon and restore my
Adjutant, sir. The smell of burning raptidons is rousing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's why I don't eat country ham. I get city ham usually if I get ham somewhere. Yeah. Cure it, yeah. It gets too much, yeah. No, I agree. Salt? Does salt affect your cholesterol? I thought the danger with salt was sodium, like because sodium can make your heart beat faster. Ah, gotcha.
Help you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest. I've stopped adding salt to most dishes that I eat. So, with the exception of every now and then, if I have like mashed potatoes, I'll put some salt on those. But I used to put salt on everything when I ate it. Now, like I said, I hardly ever put salt on anything anymore. So. But I'm also trying to eat less fried foods too and stuff as well. I'm kind of wondering if that isn't what's messed up my, because messed up my, or caused all this gas problems is like the sudden change in my diet, because I've been slowly but surely cutting things out. Like I don't consume as much artificial sugars. I've stopped drinking sodas completely. I don't eat as much fried stuff. And I'm wondering at what point could I have messed myself up by doing all of that? Like, I know I'm supposed to have done stuff slowly, and I kind of didn't do it slowly. I kind of just did it all at once. Yeah.
Health benefits available at your request.
Yeah.
Not friendly life form detected.
Yeah. Shame there's no way to know for sure. But yeah, like I said, when I first changed my diet back in July, I got really gassy as well. But it went away eventually, and I thought, okay, well, you know, just the initial part of my change of diet. Then it happened again back in October, and I have no idea why it happened then.
Disruptive influences.
Well, see, I haven't touched broccoli very much recently because I stopped eating the broccoli because I thought it was what was causing it. So I haven't had broccoli in a hot minute, which I kind of miss broccoli actually.
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment
But yeah,
increases tractability.
I've been having a lot of chicken, and I've been getting these cups from Kroger's that are like pre-prepared, like little veggie cups. Like they're not fresh vegetables, but they're not like heavily processed either. Like the main ingredients are the vegetables, a little bit of salt for preservation, and water that they're in. So. Now the downside to that is they don't last very long. If I don't eat them, they go bad, and I have to throw them out.
You are dying.
Crap. I can't right now because my fridge still isn't fixed, and it's probably not going to get fixed anytime soon.
Giving chase. Silence their lies. Haven is lost.
But it's not an issue of my super not getting it fixed. It's the fact that I got ghosted by the company, and I gotta do a deep clean before I can call my super again. It's just I was cleaning my apartment on the regular, and then when I got sick back in October, I kind of fell off working on it. So I got.
Responsible for making the mental refreshment process more.
So the company that I was called to come out and check my fridge, they told me to text them after I did a specific check on the fridge. I texted them, never contacted me back. Like I said, before I do anything like that, I'm going to have to do a deep clean in my apartment. And it's just not... I don't have the time right now.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
That's a fair point. The thing is I told them a month ago that the stairwell was broken, like the banister in the stairwell was broken. They still haven't come out to look at it, as far as I'm aware. They may have come out when I wasn't here, but I haven't seen them come do it. So the thing that holds the banister on against the wall, it's broken. Like, if somebody trips and they grab the banister for support, they're gonna pull the banister off the wall. Yeah, and they keep raising the rates every year, but, you know, heck if they actually do any, like, work on it. Oh well. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest because right now I have a place to live, and if I kick the hornet's nest, I don't know if I will.
Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Praetor is uniquely special. It is personally over.
No, but they can keep jacking my rates up to the part where I can't live here anymore.
The top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental.
And technically speaking, I am not on a lease anymore. I'm on month to month because I finished my initial lease, so we've been on month to month since then. So yes, they actually can tell me to vacate. We only did the lease for the first year. Nope. No one's ever done that. But see, they can't. The only reason that they haven't jacked my rates through the roof is because they can't, because I was here before the change in management. I'm one of the last people here from the original group. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do something about it, but until I can clean up on my apartment more, I can't cause any trouble or I'm gonna get kicked out. TAC. I'm back riding with TAC again. Yep. So I'm riding with the Transit Authority of Central Kentucky, and I'm back with them. It's $300 a month, so I've got like very little extra money right now. I'm gonna be in a little bit better position once this loan that I have with the bank gets paid off in like July. But until that happens, money's really tight, so I'm gonna have to watch what I spend, and I definitely can't afford to like find a new place or anything like that. Like heck, I don't even know if I could afford a place by myself. I'd have to get a roommate. I'm very lucky to be able to live by myself right now in this apartment because, you know, I was here for a long time.
I'm the one you need to worry about.
Valerie, could you please? Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot. They have new bonuses available. Okay, gain the ability to craft self-repairing armor mod. When slotted into your armor, gain a bonus to your armor's defenses, which breaks after taking moderate damage for a short period of time. The armor repairs itself. Grant a single copy of the mod on selecting the perk. Ghost Array. Yeah, self-repairing armor sounds good. Then Valerie, I think this is the level that you, when you're full health, companion recharges significantly faster. You're immune to all damage for the duration rather than gaining a bonus to damage reduction. As much as I would like to have preparation protocols, enhanced emergency protocols is so much better. You're immune to damage while it's active. Getting close to the end of stream for the day, so I'll need to keep an eye on the time so I don't go over by accident. So I'm getting comfortable just running around talking and shooting. Oh, shoot. No, I don't want to be here yet. I don't want to be here yet. Run away! Those turns will tear us to pieces.
Team standing by with life support. Confronting threat.
Maintaining your battlefield stamina.
Alright, where am I headed? Guess I can see about getting this one. Yeah, what's important to note about this armor though is that its hover ability does not let you stay on level. So for example, if you jump from a platform and try to hover across a gap, you will fall into the gap and die. The hover feature requires that there be ground underneath it to function. So, just in case you had any ideas about being Iron Man and flying across gaps to attack targets. I tried it, it doesn't work. I tested it, so you don't have to. Oh, that's not good.
Over here!
Not the question, but I'd expect a lot more personnel around the lab. Where is it?
Earth Directorate agents are exempt from commands issued by non-director level entities. Commencing combat-related
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Oh crap.
dispensing.
Okay, we're gonna need to retreat for a minute and go heal this uranium poisoning, because it will be the death of us if we don't. So back to the ship. As far as I'm aware, uranium poisoning does not disappear on its own, so You're gonna get a lot of Zeranium poisoning while wearing this armor because this armor keeps you alive at the cost of Zeranium poisoning. But let's use this auto dock and we're back to full health. Unfortunately, it does not cure our crash, but the crash won't last much longer, so. Hey, we can switch Niles out for Azza now. Oh, I should have used Valerie's mod kit. Shoot. Oh well. Okay, we'll hop over here and do it real quick. Man, I had such a small meter on my other character that I didn't notice just how long you can actually hover for, but you can hover quite long if you have, or for quite a long time if you have the right materials. Crafting. Craft some inhaler charges. We can craft quite a bit, like 22. Let's make some shells. Ammo catcher, 5% chance whenever you are hit by a ranged weapon to recover an ammunition of that type. Party upgrades. So we have now fires a short burst and damage in an AoE, or we can do periodically fires a large beam that deals massive damage. I'm gonna go for that one. Then we have charges more quickly and slightly increased effectiveness of their armor. Constantly recover. Nope. Generate ability. But you can change these whenever you want. So if you're noticing that she needs more armor, you can give her self-repairing module. But enhanced generator is definitely the way I want to go. Alright, and can I put a mod on this? Probably not. I suspect this thing can't be modded any more than it already is. No. We cannot fast travel from inside this building, which is interesting. Now we can fast travel. The downside to fast traveling away from here is that I have to wait for the platform to come back down before I can go back up again. Now we loot the bodies. Now that the Zeranium poisoning has had a chance to die down. Hey, not bad at all. Like, I think we started today with, like, just a small number of charges. We're over 100 now. Alright, so I don't remember the way into this place. I'm assuming I can't go through this door. I need lockpick of 4, which I have yet to invest in lockpick in one of these playthroughs. But 4 is not a huge investment. Like, I wonder if there's any like actual payoff for doing lockpick 20. Surely there must be some kind of payoff, right? Ugh.
Due to an anomalous event,
Okay, so this is where the final battle with the main boss is going to happen.
foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being.
That's sealed. We're not going that way.
Queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
That doesn't open. Engineering. I do like it when I can use the skills that I've invested in to do things like opening doors and stuff like that. I don't know what door I just opened, but oh, Mars, did you ever finish the full cast audiobook? What'd you think overall? I did too. Mom says she's about ready to start it, so she was finishing up doing another book that I had recommended to her. So she just started on the full cast audiobook, I think. So. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I think that's why a lot of people said it sounded like they were watching a movie, like instead of like, you know, listening to an audiobook. Or like one of those old style radio programs they would do where
listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all.
Oh yeah.
At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but
oh
as a
no,
simple
the consul has seized power. Whoever saw this coming?
defend his home and his neighbors.
I always said he had Grand Vizier vibes. Like from the moment they first started talking about the consul, I was like, he's totally a Grand Vizier. He's totally going to seize power.
That a coup has occurred.
I'm good at pattern recognition. Ooh, this one's engineering 7. That's a pretty big investment, which, you know, I do have. Honestly though, just like the brawny trait could just get you right through here. So if you're playing a melee character, you may as well just like take brawny and you can just get through these doors without even needing to invest in engineering. Will you just die? Could you stop moving him so I can shoot him? Like, she wasn't even hurting him, she was just making him back up. Like, could you stop so I can shoot him?
Endeavoring to
Oh man, my batteries are gonna die right before the end of my stream. Yeah, I should have changed them. I mean, I played a lot of Xbox yesterday, so I should have known that I was gonna need to do that. Okay, well, it's not as easy to do with my Xbox because I have to actually physically change the batteries out because they don't have, there's no charge cable that I can hook up to it and charge it, like with the PlayStation.
Enemies detected.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Yeah, I bought these rechargeable batteries when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were coming out because I knew I was going to need them for my GameCube controller for the Switch.
Someone hiding?
They envy our prosperity.
Can I shoot both of them at once? Nope. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you by suggesting that you weren't both worth your own bullet. But if I could have, I'd have shot both of you simultaneously. Yeah, I think so. Sorta. Except for these guys weren't running. So they technically weren't even enemies. But I have the serial killer perk, so every time I kill an enemy, like a person who's marked it, or anytime I kill someone and they die, I get a heart from them if they were not hostile towards me. So, and I gotta collect like 20 hearts for an achievement. So, how is that a Hufflepuff thing? Huh. Okay, lay out your argument. Maybe not.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security. Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy.
Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta check this. After we finish here, so until you tell me what you're doing first.
I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second.
I'd be more than happy to accelerate that timeline. I am quite handy with sharp instruments if you prefer it done quiet-like. Or I can just improvise. Always more fun that way.
We're not here as assassins, we're always here as assassins. You know what? A little friendly decapitation could cheer me up.
It has always worked for me.
Do I know you? Your voice sounds strikingly familiar.
I don't think... I mean, definitely not. You must be mistaken.
She's changing her voice.
Your assistant seems spirited, but do not mistake me. I only want the appropriate measures to be taken in response to what appears to be a significant security breach.
This sounds more personal than a mere workplace disagreement.
Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of. Naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence.
Okay, I can help you prove your innocence.
I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding Protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here.
Just to be clear, does this mean you're willing to help me get the rift modulator?
Help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, in your exploration of the lab, you happen upon the modulator, I surely would not be able to prevent you from seizing it. What I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility, but only if you help me in turn. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need. And if Valancourt suffers repercussions for its loss, I will count that as an added benefit.
Okay, this is risky. I'm willing to try if you
The
want.
prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the key card and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing.
And once your investigation's complete, you'll help me?
That is what we've agreed upon, is it not?
Okay. And sounds like a plan. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did for the most part. We will be back on Friday for more of Dragon Quest I HD 2D Remake and Outer Worlds 2 next Sunday as well, as long as nothing comes up between now and then. Thank you very much, and goodbye, everyone.